Hi guys, and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, Head Currency Analyst. In this video, we're going to take a look at Pound Aussie, but before we get into that, just going to go through some of the trades that we have currently running. So we have Kiwi US dollar running. Market is pushing to the upside. It's just finding a little bit of resistance at these previous structure highs just through here. So you could look to reduce some risk on this trade or just wait to see how this one plays out. Obviously, we are in an uptrend. The market is in this sort of range at the moment. We look to buy from the bottom of the range. Market is now approaching the top, so hopefully that can push to the upside. In our Forex market outlook, we looked at the fact that the Kiwi was the strongest currency. So hopefully that continues into this week, and we see that market rally up to those targets. Euro Kiwi actually just missed our target by spread, so we actually price did drop through, but we didn't get hit by the spread. The market's now rallied back to the upside. Still expecting some downside from here. Just having a little bit again of a pullback at the moment. We may see that crush through either tomorrow or through the next couple of days. We could get a retest of these lows before the market pushes back down, but essentially still in this. Can reduce this risk now into this previous structure high if you wanted to. So we could just look at reducing that risk down into here, moving that market into break even, seeing if that one continues to play out. CAD yen, so CAD yen came quite close to the stop loss but has reversed at the moment. Looking for that market to kind of push back down. What we would have really wanted to see is that 4-hour change in cycle. So what we were looking for was the market to essentially create a lower high after this point here. Something like that to happen. That didn't happen. The market actually just stuck us into the trade and then push back to the upside. If we do get a break in sort of here, we may see that market continue down for us into those lows that we're targeting through there, because technically we're just trading the daily range that we can see. So if I put in that daily chart, you can see the market's ranging between these 2 points, and that's what we're looking to achieve there. But I want to talk about Pound Aussie today. We spoke about this a couple of weeks ago, or maybe in 3 weeks ago now, but the market's still hanging around this key level that we spoke about before. We've had actually 3 tests of this level. The weekly has formed a nice reversal doji candlestick. We're in that oversold condition on our RSI. Typically when the market was giving us those RSI conditions before, as we noted in the previous videos, we do get a rally out of the market when we do get that crossing back over the 30 line. So that's what we're kind of waiting for here on this weekly time frame, but we could look to get involved a little bit earlier. So RSI on the weekly is looking oversold. The price action on the weekly is looking quite shallow in terms of the range is quite low of the candlesticks. We've retested this level a number of times. That suggests that we could get that reversal forming. Again, it's all down to trend. So at the moment, the daily trend is to the downside. You can see that we're getting those lower lows and lower highs, but the market is kind of finding a little bit of support at this previous structure, kind of giving us the idea that we're getting a bit of an inverse head and shoulders pattern. So if the market can break out this high on the daily, we can start looking for those longs on a longer term perspective, on a reversal perspective there. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, we could look for a little bit of an earlier move if price does take out this initial high there. So you've got kind of the main resistance being this high here. But if the market was to break through this initial 4-hour high, you could look for an early position in and around about this same position, around about 1.8. Then look for the market to rally and take that out and continue to the upside there, because you can see on this 4-hour, this is the sort of longer term inverse head and shoulders play we could be looking at here. So yeah, market's looking quite good for a reversal setup here on Pound Aussie. Pound actually looking pretty strong across most currency pairs, especially if you look at sort of Pound Swiss, Pound Yen. Weekly charts look quite good there. So Pound Aussie looking for a bit of a reversal setup here once again, looking for a few conditions to be met. You may even look at this as an inverse head and shoulders this evening, and may look for a buying opportunity depending on how this candlestick closes. So we may see that on the Blueberry Jam later on. So yeah, keep an eye on Pound Aussie, one of the charts to watch going into this week if the pound does continue to find a little bit of strength. Hope you enjoyed this video update. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to see some more trading content. Thank you.